Hey, guess what? Cooking again, but this time here in the kitchen of the house. Today, I'm gonna be making some competition thighs, barbecue style on the pellet grill. So stay tuned and we'll get to it right after our intro.
Hi there, welcome to our channel, Bokena's Adventure. Join me and my wife Debbie, along with our 3 children, Brandon, Shannon, and Dylan, as we document our family adventures and provide some tips and hacks that we learned along the way. And if you like what you've seen, please remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment. We would definitely appreciate your feedback. Thank you for watching.
Okay, time for some salvage video here. There's a section, an introduction to competition chicken thighs, and unfortunately, I guess I did not record that. I looked through the file and it's not there. So anyhow, coming up next, I'm going to show you how to prep the chicken and get it ready for the pit and stuff. There's a lot of prep work you got to do to make sure you square it up, get rid of excess fat, and make sure the skin is correct. The whole goal about competition thighs is you want to be able to get the skin to where you can bite through it and not where it's chewy or tough or even burnt. So it takes some work, so stay tuned and see what we do. Okay, a couple things you can do when you are getting your thighs ready for the smoker. Like I said earlier in the video, you need to trim these up and kind of square them up. So you can see right here, you kind of get the skin flattened out. I'm gonna flip this over. There's a way the process uses excess skin. I'm gonna cut this off right here. And then this looks okay. I'm gonna cut this little part right here, kind of square this edge up, make it look pretty so not thin anywhere. Make sure the skin kind of lays flat. Now that looks good right there. Now, if you want to make skin where it's kind of crispy, competition-wise, what you usually do, this one I already did, you pull the skin off, for example. I shouldn't do this one. You pull the skin off. Okay. Competition chefs like to do this to get the skin off, or most of it off like this. And you scrape the excess fat off the back. Okay. You see what I'm doing here? I'm getting the excess fat off. And that allows you to get a little crispier skin. Well, not necessarily crispier. What you're looking for is that bite through skin. So you just take off the excess fat, fold this back over again, season, ready to go. But actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brine these, and then I'm gonna put them in margarine, skin side down in a pan, and be good to go. But like I said, what you need to do is make sure you get all your chicken trimmed up, excess skin off, and you're good to go. Okay, as I mentioned before, doing something a little different this time because this is for a celebration, so to speak. So going competition thighs, and the trick to competition thighs, right? I showed you before how you scrape the fat off the skin, try to make it crispy. It usually doesn't always work all the time. The trick is right here, using margarine. And also, by the way, the seasoning I'm using is the Big Mo Casins chicken rub. This stuff is really good. So you get a chance to brine this chicken in salt, brown sugar, water, let them sit at least 4 hours. They're ready to go. Season them. You want that seasoning to go ahead and seize and then set and get that glaze going on. And then the trick to getting not crispy skin, but bite through skin. In other words, you bite through the chicken, you get sometimes at a really good barbecue place, and you can bite right through the chicken, it's not rubbery. The trick is doing this. You take your skin side down, you put margarine on it, just like that, and put it down in the pan. And you can get, let me grab another one over here, get a small one. I'll take a few pans, you go put the margarine on there, and then put some pads of margarine on the outside, and let that melt. And that's going to soak into that skin and give you that bite through. Okay, here's a close-up. So you take like this, you're gonna put about this much of parquet, get its skin side down, do the same thing like this. You work yourself, get as much chicken you can in each one of these pans. It's gonna take multiple pans, but likely it'll fit on the grill because I'm doing enough for what, 10, 12 people. So I'm figuring 2 thighs per person. It's gonna take a little bit. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll put pads of margarine, stick margarine right here, using the Fleshman's. I'll go ahead and put around the outside and let that render into the skin. When I put it on the pit, I'm gonna put it at 250, and it's gonna run for about an hour, skin side down in there. Let that kind of render into the skin itself. Then I'll remove them from the pan, put them on the grill itself outside the pan, skin side up, and let it run until I reach an internal temperature of 170. Once you do that, you'll go ahead and get that bite through skin you're looking for. Now with that said, as you can imagine, cooking it this way, skin side down, the seasoning and rub I have on there is going to dilute. So when you do put it on the grill, I'll show you in the video, I'll go ahead and put more seasoning on then, or more rub at that present time, so they'll give you that taste all the way through your chicken. So helpful hint. Okay, time for checking on the chicken. Like I said, had skin side down in those pans with the margarine. It's going to help soak into the skin on the outside. And then when I actually flip it over and cook it, when we get to the final product, it's going to be that bite through. You can actually bite through the skin, not pulling on it. It's not going to be rubbery. It's not going to be crunchy, but it'll be bite through, and that's the goal. So let's take a look and see what they look like right now. Let's see if I can open this up. By the way, it did get some rain today, but probably not enough. There you go. You can see how the butter is melted with the margarine. Coming up here, another 20 minutes or so. I'll take these off and then re-season them and get them onto the pit itself and let them go until I want to get to a temperature of 170 internal. Now, as mentioned before, once they've been sitting in the pans for a while, soaking up that butter into the skin, it's time to flip them over. Give you a look what it looks like right after the flip. See the skin start to thin out, so we give you that nice little bite through there. Smoke starts to roll, and stuff give you that smoke flavor, and we are ready to rock and roll. We are just about ready to pull the chicken off the pit. And tell you what, if you like what you've seen so far from Boca's Adventure or from our channel, please give us a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe to our channel. That'll help support us, grow the channel, and be able to provide you additional content, especially when it comes to cooking, RVing, hacks we learned along the way. We definitely do appreciate it. So look at that. The one way you can tell, I'll take a bite of it later on. I'm gonna take this temperature probe and look at the internal temperature. Look how this goes right through the skin. Right? We're almost, look at that 170, look at that. But there's no give at all. It just pokes right through the skin. That's what we're looking for. That's that bite. And let me get a piece off here, let it cool off, and I'll give a bite. We'll take a bite on video and see what you think. So here we go. Here is the finished product. Take a look at this chicken. Oh, I wonder if I can steal a few pieces instead of giving it all to Misty to take to work tomorrow. This is looking so good. So if you like what you see, leave a comment below. We appreciate it. Okay, you ready for this? This is gonna be hot. Take a look at this. See the skin is on there? Now, the idea is to take a bite without it being chewy and tasteful. Let's see what happens here. Look at that. I'm gonna just run down my face. That is so good. That is competition chicken thighs. Hope you liked the video. We hope to see you out on the road. Wow.